Yeah, we should definitely do reintroduction of characters. We should
Definitely what happened last time.
And we should go over what you all did when you leveled up. Like what you all got.
We leveled up. Oh yeah! I already did mine. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot. Ow! Cinnamon! What? Here. Sorry.
I did not level myself up. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We can do that now. That's part of housekeeping.
Neither did I.
Well, let's take care of that then. Let's get your characters leveled up. And then we will move forward.
Are we doing XP or are we doing
Milestones.
milestones? Okay.
Yeah. Y'all made it to town, you leveled up.
It didn't take us that long. No, I'm just kidding.
Didn't take you that long. Higher forest fire.
Levels.
Oh, I picked something that will make Alex have to think a little harder. I can automatically cast Detect Magic. It's not a cantrip. It is an at-will.
What is it?
Detect Magic.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, that's
part
handy.
of-
That's very handy.
Yeah, it's part of one of my pack deals. I get bonus spells from my patron, Big Daddy. And one of them, he decided to give me one. And it's
My patron dog, Big Daddy.
my dearest patron, Big Daddy. You can't not say the words Big Daddy without putting an accent on it. It just sounds wrong.
Alright.
Fair.
Okay, so how do I do this?
On D&D Beyond,
Yeah.
you click on the part where it shows your level,
Mm-hmm.
and you hit manage character and level,
Got it.
and then you go from level 1 to level 2.
Okay, there you go. Cool.
And then you go back through all your features to make sure everything's updated.
Everything looks updated.
And then you can go back to your character sheet.
Oh no, please don't do it by yourself. Dear sweet baby boy, please do not fight. Don't. Okay, back to character sheet. You stop giving me things. Thank you. Go. No, dingus.
Okay, great. Cool.
I also got something else, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I got another proficiency bonus. So now instead of +1, I have a +2.
Okay, well, I think I'm okay now. So.
Cinnamon, I swear to God, I will throw you out of this room.
So it all updated for everybody as you leveled up.
I got more hit points
Mm-hmm.
and more AC.
Yep. What is...
My AC didn't change.
Well, it's because I picked a thing.
Ow!
A paladin thing.
I got reckless attack, and danger sense. If I decide to attack recklessly, it gives me advantage on melee attacks, weapon attack rolls. But attack rolls against me also have advantage into my next turn. And then
Okay.
danger sense, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws. And I can.
All right, there, Midoriya.
No, you're Midoriya. Mandalorian.
I don't have danger sense.
You're Midoriya today now.
Oh, god damn it. I don't know what I could add to my person thing.
Oh, I get to add a couple spells. First level spells.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I could probably do a couple of first level spells. Oh, hey, look! Alarm!
Ooh, that's an important one. We could use that one.
Yeah,
That's
that
really
would
a
be
good one, yeah.
Listen, alarm, fine.
I also got a new
Ooh.
spell.
I could do... Oh man, I could have done animal friendship, god dang it.
I mean, you could still change it.
Nah, alarm, so I can have danger sense is fine.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Now, why don't we go through and do character introductions real quick? It has been a while. Let's give us your character's name, race, class, any interesting identifying features, and your character's favorite subject in school.
Oh, no, don't.
Oh no, this is happening. Yes.
Okay, so say again what you want us to say.
The character's name, race and class, any interesting information, identifying features, and what your character's favorite subject was in school. Or what your character's favorite subject in school was.
Okay. Who do you want
Who
to go
wants to
first?
go first?
Yep. Any volunteers? Otherwise,
first.
someone's getting voluntold.
I'll go first.
All
Break
right.
the ice for everyone.
Don't volunteer me to do things. How dare you?
Alright, Fighters is going first.
Okay.
Son of a... God.
I said I'd go first, fighters, but like, fine, you go first since you didn't beat butt.
Wow. Wow, you guys are so nice to me. So my character's name is Izuku Midoriya.
Yes.
I have to keep going with the M names and the jokes because y'all are gonna keep doing it to me anyway.
Absolutely.
But I'm a wood elf archer, butcher by trade. His favorite thing to do in school or favorite subject was math.
Math? Why math?
Because arrows, trajectory, math.
Oh, so like geometry.
Nice.
Yes.
So applied physics is what you're saying.
Okay, yeah, applied physics. So your elf is incredibly mathematically minded.
Yes.
All right.
You step away for 2 minutes to get dinner.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Next.
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. My character's name is Ralden, and she is a downcast, which is sort of like a fallen angel. She's a paladin, and she's like a 6-foot beefy lady who is a blacksmith, and she liked history.
History? Why history?
Because she'd like to learn about the past, what the gods did, and I guess it's more like religion, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, it would be safe to guess that your character may have a possible relation to Thor.
Yeah, really.
All right. Nicole, would you like to go next?
I am Tharn. I am Lange. Basically fish people that are more humanoid. Mostly live in water. Technically, I really didn't have schooling. I was just purely raised for battle and fighting.
Purely raised for battle. So, Jim?
I guess, yeah. That's a class y'all have.
Mhm.
PE.
Physical education.
That's awesome. I like that. Yeah. So, what would you say Tharn's favorite activity in gym would be?
I like stabbing things with my trident.
Stabbing things with your trident.
Nice.
All right, Carolyn, would you like
Oh.
to
Yes.
go last?
Sorry.
No, you're
I know I
fine.
said I'd go first, and then things happened.
No, you're fine.
I'm playing Noxie Belladonna Nightshade in the Moonlight, but you can call her Nox on account of knocking boots is one of their favorite activities. Their race is High Elf. Their class is Warlock. Fun fact is, they are a triplet, the youngest of the three, and their favorite subject in school. Well, Nox and their brother and sister were all three homeschooled, so their favorite subject was high wire training
High wire train.
because they were a part of a circus.
Okay. Okay. Why high wire training?
Have you been on a high wire? It's really
No,
fun.
No, I haven't. I don't plan
I'm
on it.
terrified of heights, so I only know secondhand from what adrenaline junkies tell me, and Nox is definitely one of them.
All right, I like it.
Plus, it explains why I'm so fucking good at acrobatics.
That's very true. All right, I think that is everybody. All right, is there any more housekeeping we need to do?
I do not believe so.
Nope.
All right. Well, our dear secretary, would you kindly read the minutes of our last meeting?
Panics to find the right tab. Yes. So last time, alright, I'm gonna go back 2 sets of notes because they're very short.
Yes.
So 2 sessions ago, we met a dragon, quote unquote, that is a bunny. His name is Blue. He's an adorable bunny that claims to be a red dragon. Nox has decided that it is their pet, and they have slowly started to befriend said bunny. And then we proceeded to make our way to town, where we met a nice lady that was the bartender that got us all good and fucked up, minus one of us, which
That was me.
was Fighter wasn't with us.
I just had a regular beer.
Mimi went to go get surgery on his hand to get the ring removed because he can't handle his own relationship. So he's just getting a divorce. Like, I mean, which is honestly respect. That's the healthiest way to do it.
Agreed.
If your relationship's not working and you're having issues with communication, instead of trying to murder each other,
Yep.
Ralden, I believe, is the one who got Ralden, you got just a normal ass beer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went. Okay, this is off memory now. So then we went to Tharn and Nox went on a walk while Ralden met some ladies that were very strange. Tharn and Nox tried to go into a magic shop, but it was closed, and even though there was a candle on, and they were like, maybe not. And then Tharn heard the mystical piper, and now Tharn is like, trapped. I don't know if they're walking away or not, but Nox has definitely tied a rope around them and is dragging them around Disney. Mimi has taken drugs and is going under surgery without telling anyone, and we went to a church. Ralden showed up for that, and it was Ralden's deity's church, and Nox got nippy and got kicked out, and then Ralden tried to be sneaky but wasn't able to because Nox was too nippy. Sorry.
It's okay.
And we're pretty sure Mimi is in the basement of said church, about to have horrible things done to him, while he thinks he's getting a ring removed. And that's where we left off. I was off the dome, by the way. That last bit, straight off memory. I'm proud of myself.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You should be. Alright, so when we last left our misfit band of shop owners,
Brigands.
you what?
Oh, I said brigands. Sorry, just ignore me.
I thought you said hooligans, and I was gonna agree.
Well, brigands is similar. Anyway.
Alright, so we are going to start off deep beneath ground with Midoriya. Are you there?
Yeah.
Marco, there you are.
I responded and I was muted.
So you, I believe we left off with you had just woken up in a dark room. You feel a bit woozy and foggy. The only light is a very dim candle sitting on a small table. You try to sit up, and you find yourself attached to the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Kinky.
Very kinky. I somehow find myself in all of the kinky shit. Alright, but...
Not that kind of podcast.
So is this the first time that's happened, or are you like calm and collected because you've been here before?
You know what? This is gonna be calm and collected because apparently I've been here before. Let's make this interesting.
So you look around, you see that there's a very small amount of light coming in from under the door, but there is nothing else in the room. All of your gear is missing, your weapon is missing. You
You're
are
finally
alone in this
awake. You're finally awake. You were trying to get out of Skyrim, weren't you? Same as that me and that horse thief over there.
No, you are not sitting in the back of a cart. You are not slowly traveling down a forest path. You are in a dark room deep beneath ground.
Damn it. Can I try to peek underneath the door?
Yeah, you can try. Would you roll perception, please?
17.
17, excellent. So you kind of scoot yourself over to the side of the bed and lean down as far as you can with, your head still being attached, and you look and you see that you don't see any shadows passing by your door, but you do hear shuffling about.
Does my bed have a sheet on it or something?
Yeah, you're actually laying on top of the blanket.
Fantastic. You know what I want to do with said blanket?
Yeah.
Shove that shit underneath the door.
You cannot reach. Your arms and feet are attached to the bed.
Son of a bitch. Was once
So
in a-
you have enough room that you can kind of like shimmy around a bit. You're not like completely immobile, but you cannot reach the door.
And you've set goals for yourself.
Well, I want to make a joke, but I can't.
It's okay. You don't have to be able to get out of it yet.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just sit on the bed and ponder my life decisions.
Yeah, you try and get out. You want to see if you can investigate anything further.
I mean, can I pick up the candle and just start looking at the walls and see what's going on? See if there's any writing on the walls? If I'm gonna die?
You probably can once you're free of the bed.
I think he keeps forgetting that his hands and feet are bound. Like he is
Mhm.
tied to this bed.
Son of a bitch. I don't want to... This is not the level of kink I asked for in this game.
Is Naki
You said-
Belladonna more your style of kink?
I was like, wait, did we set levels? I don't remember that.
I've got nothing to do. There's really nothing I can do at this point other than I can probably see in the dark and I can't see shit.
I mean, you can try.
You
and
can
get
definitely
free.
see in the dark.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to roll perception just for the giggles and see what I can see.
Okay.
18.
All right. So you look around the room. You see that there are scratch marks along the side of the far wall. There are what looks to be some stones that have been broken and replaced close to the door. You look down at the bed and you see that the blanket is stained sickly colors. And as you're looking around, you kind of overhear muffled conversation outside your door.
Neat.
You can't quite make out the words, but you can tell that they seem very serious.
Fantastic. Outstanding. I will say, hey, you know, you could stand to change these sheets. I understand practicing safe. I'm not gonna go there. You can change these sheets, please.
All right, so they hear you talking, and suddenly the door swings open. You see that these people are wearing robes and insignia of clerics, and the first man who walks into the room takes his hood down, reveals a clean-shaven head, and a very stern look on his face. He gestures at the other, who pulls out a large syringe.
Is he hot?
Sure.
Is he hot?
I mean, you're not there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking for fighters because I know he wants to know.
Fighters do
don't
want to
wanna
know
know.
if the cleric is hot.
No. I don't want to know.
Okay. Anyway, what was I saying?
He takes off his hood.
Okay, so yeah, he pulls out his hood and gestures at the other, who pulls a large syringe out of his sleeve. Plunges the syringe into your arm, and suddenly the edges of your vision start to get dark and blurry until there's nothing but a pinpoint that you can see, and then you are lost into the void of sleep. And we will go back to the other three who... Where did you go after you left the monastery?
I'm pretty sure we're just standing outside of it right now.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out how to get in.
I am
So
trying
what
to
I'm
get to the
thinking-
Pipers, so I don't
Right.
think I have a brain right now.
Yeah, you're on a leash like a child at Disney. Noxie's onto your leash so you can't go anywhere. And Noxie's looking at Weldon. God, I have the worst time remembering which one's which. I don't know why. Noxie's looking at Weldon and is like, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking either we cut our losses or dig a tunnel.
Or what?
Dig a
I
tunnel.
heard cut our losses, and I was just like, okay.
Did you say dig a tunnel?
Dig a tunnel. Yeah. Let's dig a tunnel around down there. That or maybe possibly there's a chance that you could
Definitely try your thumb.
persuade some of the folks back there at the tavern. I can be quite open when I want to be, so you know.
Thank you, Conley.
Yeah, there's too many people in there that would have to fight, and I don't really want to fight in a temple. So maybe
What if we're in the basement under the temple? Does that still count as the temple?
No.
Okay. So we know there's a basement under the temple because we saw dude head to the back door. So there's got to be like a secret basement or something, right?
Yeah, there's something down there. Do you think you could like, I don't know, maybe disguise ourselves and like try to sneak in? We probably can't do that because you already pissed them off.
I'm gonna look at you and then I'm gonna gesture to myself and I'm gonna be like, "You want me to hide this?
Oh,
You realize I am blue and I am over 6 feet tall. How the hell am I supposed to hide that?
I don't know.
But you think I put on like a little mustache? Like what?
I
What?
mean, if it works.
What is your idea of how you disguise this? Because this is a show, and it is hard to turn the show off once it starts, which is why I never do. All right.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Short of some like magic, I don't think we can do that. What was your idea about going back to the tavern?
So I was thinking we could maybe rally up some visitors or some of the locals and get them all bothered about the situation, and maybe they'd be on our side.
Do you think there's other missing people who could be in the basement too?
Well, didn't he say that the temple was holding as a refugee for those taken over by the bots?
Yeah.
What if we say something along the lines of, you ain't never gonna see your loved ones again because they're taking them down, instead of, like, what if we just throw a little bit of blasphemy at it? That's up to you, though. My idea was to get them riled up by saying, like, hey, they're actually torturing your loved ones and they ain't helping them, so like we need to go get them. But that could be counterintuitive. We could be condemning this kind of plague. I look down at the bunny in my arms, and I go, wasn't this the town that you wanted to destroy, little one?
Why, yeah. Yes, it is.
I kind of
And
get
he kind of leans over and sneezes on a bush and it catches fire.
Oh, cute. I kind of get it. I want to be honest with you, my friend. I do think I understand where you're coming from right about now. I got a rabbit in my arms. I'm trying to keep that one, and then I just heard a Tharn. I'm trying to keep that one away from whatever the fuck she heard. And then these people are just rude, just absolutely rude.
Yeah, the rabbit's gonna look up at you and go, you know, you could just tell them you have the pot.
Oh.
Once more, this is a show, and that would be a showstopper. And
You don't actually have to have the pox. You could just tell them you have the pox. Let you in.
Nox gets like a look in their eye, and they kind of go quiet for a minute.
I'm just
Is there? I'm just thinking. I go to Tharn, and don't freak out, okay?
Oh.
I'm trying to snap you out of this thing because I really need your help on this. So
Laughing
I'm just
in front
trying
of your
to
face.
slap you in the face.
I do.
Does that have any effect, Alex?
Can you say that again?
I'm gonna slap Tharn in the face.
Why are you slapping Tharn in the face?
Because I'm trying to get Tharn to snap out of being under this thing.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay.
Does she get advantage from me helping because I'm holding onto the leash? So
Sure.
Going far?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Or do you want me to roll the advantage?
Well, I mean, either way, I mean, I think advantage would also be because Tharn is dazed and not paying attention.
Double advantage.
Okay, so
So you get double advantage.
No, you don't get double advantage. That's not a thing.
It can be. It can be if you let it.
okay, well I got a 16.
You got a 16.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, AC?
14.
Alright, so you managed to get one good smack across Tharn's face.
How much damage do I take for it?
You don't take any damage, but can you make the will save that you initially made? And we'll see if you snap out of it.
I'm trying not to take all the toxic waste with me. I rolled a 16. It's wisdom, right, that I add?
Yes.
So, 21?
Yeah, absolutely. You get one good crack across your face. You sit and shake yourself a little bit, and then you realize what you've been doing.
Tharn.
Hi!
Oh hey, shit. Sorry about the rope and fight. Really quickly because I don't want you to.
Sorry about that. I had to snap you out of it. You know, something was going on there.
It was this lovely tune. But... Do I remember anything from them talking, or was like I completely like just in?
You were not paying attention whatsoever to what they were saying. It was nothing but noise.
So what's going on?
Okay, long and short, Mimi done got himself in a whole heaping of load of trouble. He be in that church, probably in the basement, and we're trying to figure a way to get into the basement to verify. Now, the church is a refugee spot for people of the
Why
pox.
didn't you use me?
What?
I'm humming a mad tune. I was most likely humming a mad tune because my throat kind of hurts, and I was walking and being all distracted type. Why didn't you use me to get into that basement?
Well, we didn't think of that at the time. I thought maybe you could be more of help if you were with your right mind. Then you could help us attack and stuff if we
I
needed.
also got annoyed with the preacher man, and I then said some things that weren't the kindest, so that was also on me as well.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Not shocked, though.
We're not the smoothest, but you know.
Well, if you want to go back to humming a little ditty, you could go ahead and sneak on in there.
You said it was
I'm sure.
a thing for the pox. Why not just pretend we have the pox?
Because we were
The
just
rabbit
in
goes,
there.
That's what I said.
But we were just in there. We can't just all of a sudden get the pox in like 2 minutes.
I mean, why not?
Huh? Okay.
Your friend was acting insanity. Why not?
Nox goes deep into thought for a while. It's kind of like, when you like disassociate, that's like what Nox has done right now.
Sorry, I was chomping down my dinner too.
Oh, you're fine.
You know what? Your disguise claim might not be too bad.
Especially
We
since
could
somebody can be near somebody with the pox. You know? Supposedly, and because like people have to drop them off when they're going to the church to be.
How about this?
You all, as you are standing there, you see a cart pulled by a single donkey that has several people sitting in the back, all looking to be very sickly. It pulls around the back of the monastery, disappears.
How about this? Is I'm gonna trouble with the preacher man. Why don't y'all two go off, and I'll stay on the outside lookout. That way, if you get into a spot, I can maybe do something to get you out.
How would
Yeah,
you
he
know?
wasn't found of you.
Well, wasn't too fond of him neither.
What did you do to the poor man?
I didn't do shit. I don't remember.
You know, just
Out of character, I do not remember the conversation. I just remember that he pissed me off.
you were basically like just saying like how terrible like being a priest was and how terrible he was, and you know you don't give a shit about the god or whatever. You know, it was pretty bad. I don't remember exactly.
That sounds accurate. That sounds like
You all got yourselves kicked out of the monastery.
there's only one higher power that I believe in, and that is the blessings of our great and loving Big Daddy. Like, I'm not going to say, like, pretend to be, that could get me in a heap of trouble. No, I'm not going to be doing that. Big Daddy don't like that. So, I'll stay out here. Me and you will hang out, and we'll get to know each other a little bit better, and y'all two can go. Better be going quick, though, if you're going to be trying to jump in with those folks. Or, you know, Roland, you made a good repertoire with him. Maybe you're like, oh, this is my friend that I forgot about, and she's done been sick.
Yeah, let's go sneak in with the other. Let's go try to sneak in with the other people. What do you think, Thorn?
That sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Blue, and I'm gonna, like, pet his ears, and I'm gonna be like, hey, let's go make friends with that bartender. She was really cute. And, like, start walking back towards the tavern.
Alright. So let's follow Nox back to the tavern.
Oh, God. I was hoping I wasn't gonna be the followed one. Okay.
So Nox, you go back to the tavern. There is no one but the barkeep there.
Oh, that's weird. I guess I'll open the door and be like, oh, y'all can open, or am I coming in at closing time?
We sure are open. We're open all day, every day.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Even when you ain't got no guests?
Well, yes, of course. We're always open for a wanderer such as yourself.
Well, ain't that just the sweetest thing? Where'd my character sheet go? I was gonna do something. There it is. Can I use my detect magic to see if I can tell if there's any, like, she gave me that drink that made me feel like I did as a child, like made me feel happy, right?
Yeah.
Can I use like detect magic to see if it's like she mixed a potion up, or if it was just like that good of a pour?
I mean, that's something that would have needed to be used at the time.
Time? Okay. Okay.
Now, if you were to order another one, if you were to order the same thing you had before, you could use detect magic.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna go, how would you like a tarot reading?
A tarot reading?
Yeah, you look like the type who might like to get a little mystical. How about I read your cards for you?
I've never had my cards read before.
You never had your cards? No, it's quite easy. I love doing it. It's one of my favorite pastimes. And I'm gonna pull out my tarot deck and start shuffling it, and then I'm gonna hand it to her and be like, I want you to just shuffle to your heart's content until it feels right. And then you're gonna put down 3 cards. It can be any cards from in the deck. Just let your spirit decide where your cards are gonna go.
Can you roll persuasion, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's a nat 20.
A nat 20?
Yeah, I can turn my camera on and show you. That is a beautiful nat
I'll
20.
take your word for it. So
She said
she...
persuasion, so that brings me up to, I believe, a 26.
Yeah, so she happily takes the deck from you, shuffles it once or twice, and then lays the top 3 cards out in front of her.
Okay, I'm gonna... Well, this is an interesting spread you got here. Now, going over this Haas and looking at this spread, it looks like you may have met someone who could do a great number of fun things with you. Alex, I'm flirting with her, just so you know. I was gonna be but like I'm just gonna try and be blunt about it and see. Judging by this spread, it looks like if you are open to new experiences, there is a wise stranger who could provide them to you. And then I smile really, really cutely.
Oh, what does that roll?
I was about to say, I think my nat 20 should carry over.
Oh, that's not how that works. Nat 20s are for one roll and one roll only.
I can roll charisma.
Yes.
Okay.
You're trying to flirt. Let's roll charisma.
22.
22. All right. So yeah, she looks across the bar at you, kind of smiles sweetly, and sets her head in her hand on the countertop and says, a stranger, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know what they say about strangers?
What's that?
They're just future friends.
Alrighty then. She pours you a drink and slides it across the bar.
Can I do a perception check to make sure I'm not gonna get fucked up on this?
Sure can.
Okay. That is an 11.
It seems fine.
I'm gonna take a sip.
It,
I think I'm gonna die.
it tastes really good. It's a little bit fizzy, and you know, as you're sipping on it, you start to notice that you're feeling a little bit sleepy, and we're
I knew it!
in right there.
Alex doesn't let me have fun ever.
All right, we're gonna go back to the two who are trying to find a way to sneak into the monastery. How are you going about this?
Are we able to try to get on that cart that went by?
Yeah, you wanna like sneak around and just try to hop on before they unload it?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you get around the building, you see that the cart is actually parked and empty behind the building.
Uh-oh. Too late.
We missed it.
Um,
Is there anything on the cart?
Why don't you go check it out?
Okay.
Roll investigate.
16.
16. So you look across the cart, you see that there seems to be a couple people have gotten sick in the floor. There are two horses attached to the front. They're just happily grazing where they stand. It appears as if one of the people driving has left their sword on the seat of the wagon. You look towards the monastery, and there's a door leading in the back that's kind of tucked down. Looks like the stairway has been cut out of the ground to go down into a lower floor of the monastery.
I'm just gonna waltz in like I'm supposed to be there. Sorry, I was taking.
Yeah. I'm just gonna confidently walk into the monastery.
Yep.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna be awkward and trying to be sneaky, but I'm realizing I can't really be sneaky, so I'm just gonna be awkward.
That's fair. Absolutely fair. Alright, so you barrel down the stairway, swing the door wide open, and you are greeted by two bald-headed clerics who look up at you incredibly confused. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I say, greetings, like, I don't know the exact words, but I say, by ease of suffering, greetings, Milkus, clerics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to say like something that
Right. So yeah, you greet them in the traditional way of the clerics, and they kind of look down at their robes and look back up at you and give you a small bow.
I return it. And sorry, go ahead.
So they each look up and down the hall that they're standing in, and then back at you. And so what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here.
Do you have any openings for a sick soul?
A sick soul. Are you speaking of someone inflicted with the pox?
Yes.
Why, yes, we have plenty.
I kind of gesture over to Thorn.
One of the one of the clerics comes over and starts examining Tharn. Starts looking over, and I see no pock marks. What makes you think you have the pox?
Darn, you better cough up some blood.
Cough, cough. My type. I've been around members of the pox, but my species doesn't always show like others, and I believe I am infected.
So the cleric continues to look over you and says, "Well, pox or not, we can still make use of you. And come along, the both of you. Yes, the both of you. Come along." And he starts walking down the hallway. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Ralden, do you follow?
Yes.
Okay.
What does the hallway look like?
So it just looks like a very ornate monastery hallway. There's artwork on the walls. There is benches along the edges of the hallway. As you get a little ways down, there's a great archway to the right, and inside you see 4 bald-headed people practicing fighting. You walk a little bit further, and the cleric in front of you pulls out a large ring of keys. You stop at the end of the hallway, and he slides the key into doesn't look like should be a door. It looks like it should just be the end of the hallway. But he slides it into a small hole in the wall. The wall swings open outward, and inside is a simple stone hallway. And we are going to put a pin in right there.
Okay.
All right. Is everyone cool with taking like a 10-minute break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I will be right back.
I really was like, I know there's something in this drink. I know it is, but in that moment, Nox would be like, "Oh yeah, I totally got this," and just not think about it.
Hey, at least you're staying true to character, you know.
That's why I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sip on it because I'm gonna taste it to see what it does."
I just downed broccoli way too fast.
I had nachos. That's why I kept muting because I didn't want to be crunching in everyone's ear.
I had a salad and a burger and broccoli.
Sounds good.
I got a 22. Why did I get roofied? That's not fair.
I don't think you can change the makeup of the drink.
I got a 22 though. I was just trying to be charming and flirty. Like, Nox figured you guys would be a minute, and so they figured they might as well get a quickie in. Apparently not.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back too.
Man, I thought I was dead asleep for a hot minute.
You were asleep for quite a while, actually. So you wake up and it is pitch black in your room.
Okay.
You're still attached to the bed.
Yeah.
You,
Okay.
you still feel very foggy. You feel kind of groggy, kind of like, waking up after a not so good nap.
I hate those.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
First, I'm gonna check if I have kidneys.
You don't feel any pain in your kidneys.
I
Great.
like how Alex just got so taken aback by that. Not gonna lie.
Right?
Like that was not what he was expecting.
That's not what he expected. This is how you keep the DM on your toes. You ask if you have your kidneys.
The audible stutter of, yeah, yes?
So yeah, you don't feel any pain in your kidneys. You do feel some pain in your arm.
Do I have my fingers?
You stretch your hands out. You're still tied to the bed, but you don't feel any pain in your hands. It does feel a bit chafed around your wrists and around your ankles.
Okay. Can we? You said I had pain in my arm. Can I look at
Yep.
the arm where the where the pain
Well,
is?
do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you look down and your arm is rather swollen, actually.
Oh, neat. Am I becoming the Hulk with just one arm?
In fact, it is the arm that you had the ring on. You look down at your hand, and there's incision site around your finger.
Okay. Is it infected?
It's looking a little red. It's feeling a bit rough.
Okay.
You look down at the rest of you, and everything else seems to be intact. You look over at the door. Seems like the candle has gone out, and there's no candles outside your door.
Neat.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, what I can do is whistle. I'm gonna fucking just sit on the bed and whistle and hope to God I'm not gonna die.
Yeah, you're just gonna wait.
I'm just gonna wait.
Not like, what are you restrained by? Is it chains or is it rope?
It's rope.
Oh, and that makes this easy. Okay.
Like,
I thought I was restrained by chains. All right. So I
Helps
wasn't
if you ask
even gonna
questions.
bother. I mean, yeah, it kind of helps, but
Yep.
every time I tried to get up and move, you said, "No, you can't go very far."
Well, no,
You
you're
were
tied by rope.
down.
yeah, you didn't ask what.
Okay. Are there any sharp objects nearby?
No, you don't see any sharp objects. You do look down at the knot, and you see that it's a fairly simple knot.
Okay. Can I try to attempt to untie said knot?
You can absolutely attempt to untie the knot.
Yes.
What would be the used rope in 5th edition? Would that just be a straight up dexterity roll?
I need my.
Or could be Dex, or you could do sleight of hand.
Oh, sleight of hand. I like that one. Let's use sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yep.
Am I rolling a d20?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm adding your sleight of hand.
Oh, hey, look at that 20. That's nice.
Hey, nice. So yeah, you managed to get that first knot undone in a snap. You get the rest of the rope undone, and you are free of the bed.
Yeah. Still not free of this room though.
Not yet, but I mean, we're getting there. Now that you are free of the bed, what would you like to do?
I'ma flip that bed over.
Okay.
Fuck this bed. Yeet.
So you flip the bed over, and as it clatters onto the ground, a piece of paper comes free underneath the mattress and floats down to your
Ooh, paper. Don't mind if I do.
So you pick up the piece of paper and you look over it. The top of it reads,
Cooper.
That's not what I was trying to say.
We always got warned that our characters may come back to haunt us
Yeah.
in D&D.
No, that's not the name I was trying to say. That's just the one that started to come out.
What did you do, my boy?
Conrad. That's the name I was looking for. Conrad, being of sound mind and quickly diminishing body, do write my will and testament. Goes on to talk about certain things left to others, but slowly the handwriting gets more jumbled and harder to read.
Well,
At the end of this piece of paper, he appears to be writing the same words over and over again.
what are these words?
It's an illusion. It's an illusion.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, it's an illusion. I'm gonna run up to the door and kick it.
You run up to the door and kick it. Can you roll strength for me?
Yep.
Well, I'm so glad you're with us.
I'm gonna roll up by 18 and try to kick this damn door.
So you kick the door, and it's a solid door, and it is bolted very well. You kick it hard enough that the force vibrates back through your skeleton,
Oh,
and you are knocked to the floor.
damn it. Well, I tried. I've tried and yet failed.
Tried so hard.
I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Now, would you like to try to just open the door instead of kicking the door?
I'ma lightly push the door.
So no.
It doesn't go anywhere. You
Okay.
push on the door and it stays very solid.
There's no handle on this door. There's nothing on the.
I never said there
Did
was
you
no handle.
look for a handle?
He legitimately asked if you want to use the handle to open the door.
Fine, but you know what? I'm gonna touch the handle, okay? I'm gonna touch the handle, and then I'm gonna pull on the handle, and then that door's gonna fucking open.
Nox's himbo radar just starts like going crazy, like all the way over at the bar.
Radar.
Okay. So you reach down and you grab the door, you twist it, and it pulls to open.
I fucking pull this door open.
The door swings into the room.
Nice.
You look out the doorway up and down the halls. You see the torches have been doused. You stop for a moment and you can hear very faint groans off in the distance.
Great. What
To your
will I
right.
do now? To my right. I'm gonna go to my left because fuck them groans.
Alright, you go to your left. So you turn down the hallway and you are very quickly greeted by the end of the hall. There's a door on the right side, but nothing on your left.
I'm gonna open that door.
Alright, you open the door. It leads into another hallway, actually. Now, down this one, there are a line of doused torches, but you do not see anything else. The groans have faded in distance.
Okay.
And we are going to put a pin right there. Alright, let's go back to the tavern, shall we?
Fuck, No, I tried to last.
It sounds like Fighters is defending his position on how he opened this door. Instead of yelling in the back at it. You weren't there!
You weren't there! Okay? You weren't there! I had to push it! Okay. We're back at the bar.
Oh, is that where we are?
Yeah, now we're back at the bar since now I'm out of my cell, apparently, and now I'm running into a hallway away from groans because I'm pretty sure somebody's either doing the nasty over there or they're dying. Sorry, I have gremlin energy right now. What type of groans? Listen. They're either groans of pleasure or groans of, oh my god, we shouldn't go that way.
Like I said, Nox's himbo radar is just going crazy.
Himbo radar activated.
Do you sense that? I do. There's one of them there himbos around here. There's himbos in their heels.
There's... God, it's not. Nah, I'm gonna start saying that now.
You're welcome.
You may have had to wait a bit, but hey, listen, I'm not gonna wait a bit. If somebody's grown and having a good time, let them have a good time. I'm not gonna interrupt that.
You don't want to
Listen.
He's in a monastery basement, so.
You're gonna do something himbo in front of Nox, and like you're gonna get the full power of their attention. I just want you to know that. Like they haven't seen you act a himbo yet, but when you do, it's gonna be like, oh.
Oh, how you doing? Some days. Thank you.
They start fanning themselves, and they're like, "You can't open the door."
Can't open a door. Some.
Here, sugar, let me get that for you.
Can't breathe.
You can't open a door, but you can pick me up. I'm gonna lock that down in memory.
Writing that down. Write that down. Can't open a door, but oh baby, can he pick me up? I can't breathe.
Did Alex step out?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
I know he went mute,
my-
so I figured he probably had to go do something real quick.
So would it be too late to turn around and go see if there were pleasure groans?
I mean, you could roll insight to get a vibe. Like,
To get a vibe.
there are like
Vibe check it, vibe check
different
the groans.
sounds. Yeah, like, you can tell the difference in a groan of
would-
someone hurting versus a groan of
would-
someone not hurting.
I'm not
would-
sure, not always, because there are some people that get pleasure from the pain, and those groans usually don't sound pleasure. They usually sound like pain in the moment.
I'll give you that one.
I would like to roll for a vibe check. I want to know what those groans sound like.
From henceforth, insight is now known as a vibe check. Apollo.
Oh,
He's,
Is it those kind of groans?
Oh,
Groans
yeah.
versus-
he's very sad. He's got the Hershey squirts, and so he's got to be quarantined, and he doesn't want to be quarantined.
Aw.
You got them again? Didn't you have them like a couple weeks ago when we played? too?
He's gotten them several times. Yeah,
Have you had fast yet?
we're working on it.
we gotta stop feeding him bad things.
Oh, he doesn't get people. At least I don't give him people.
Famous last words.
So we're vibe
Famous
checking
last
the
words.
groans.
Yeah, we're vibe checking the groans. You goddamn right.
All right, roll it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
that is a 19.
Alright, so yeah, it definitely sounds like people aren't feeling well. Like, not necessarily pain, just sick.
Mm. Mm.
Crystal
Hmm.
finally got to the vibe check part. Our stream. Boy, I don't know why. So,
Welcome to the vibe check. We're here to check the vibes. It's not a vibe.
Get out my vibometer.
I'm
it's like a
good
gaydar,
now.
but
I've
it's
had
for high people.
I've had my fun for this session. I'm gonna stop talking about pleasure groans and vibe checks.
I mean, are you checking for a
Being a-
vibe, or are you checking how they're feeling?
I mean, I'm checking for a vibe at this point. Definitely, those groans are a vibe, just not in this setting.
Text.
I think I'm killing people today.
Oh no!
What?
Those people are dying. I am going to leave.
Sometimes you just gotta tell yourself, not my firefly, not my fire. Not my firefly, not my spark.
Let us go forward to the bar.
We're going to me and not them?
Yeah, you were next.
Oh,
They were last.
okay. Alright then.
Alright, so we are going back to the bar. You're feeling sleepy. You're not necessarily falling asleep, but you're feeling like it's been a long day. You know, your muscles are getting ready to go to bed.
Max is gonna be like, is this your way of just saying no and slipping me a little nightcap?
Nightcap? No, never. Words. Nightcap? No, I would never do such a thing. This only brings out what's already there.
Can I have a little insight to like to get a vibe on this lady?
Yeah, you sure can.
Vibe
Can I-
check.
yeah, I need to do a vibe check.
Oh my god.
Yep,
I'm not
roll like
sure. I'm not sure she's like feeling me, and I'm a little worried about it because now I'm starting to get nervous.
that. Uh-huh.
Oh, so the himbo radar goes off and that's fine. Somebody else.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, so she's definitely into this, but she also seems to have nefarious intentions.
Okay. Nox takes that in. I'm gonna pet Blue. Can other people hear Blue, or is it just us?
Everyone can hear Blue.
Okay.
She kind of leans over the counter and starts petting Blue.
Oh no, he's not that friendly. We're still working on this, and I like kinda, like try to. I move the rabbit before she can pet it. Like this is my rabbit.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies.
He can nip, and I would hate for you to take injury to any of you.
Blue is absolutely giving you the evil eye.
Did you just literally basically say you can pet my pussy but not my bunny?
Oh my god.
That's basically what I said. Yeah.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna say it.
I needed to ask. I had to.
Basically. I'm trying to think about how I want to play this. So I can tell she's got like ulterior motives going.
Yeah.
Is it like directed at me? Can I like tell like if it's directed at me?
You can definitely tell that she is the kind of person who is always looking for something to get away with.
Okay. Okay. If I was to try and size her up, how would I do that?